Hey you, yep, I'm talking to you. You're getting hungry, very hungry. Your mouth is watering. You have a craving for Doritos, a craving for crunchy tacos. Well, have I got the treat for you. It's that time again. It's grill time, baby. Come on in tomorrow only to get your charcoal for 50% off. Choose your favorite smoker. That's 20% off. 3453 North Kimball in Chicago, Illinois. Remember, this sale is for one day only. Now that's how you save big money. It's selling out fast and secure. Your tickets now. The first annual 1043 2018 Hip Hop Fallback Jam Session. It's something you don't want to miss. Hey, it's Denia Azure, and you are now tuned in to No Filter Radio with your host, Dope as Music. Hello. Grand rising, everyone. I'm not going to be long, I'm here for a couple minutes because I keep seeing some craziness, and I just wanted to tell you guys, we got this petition going on and whatnot that Trisha's put together, and it's supposed to be all about helping the kids, right? It's all about the kids. It's all about the kids. We love the kids, right? That's what we think the petition's about. Not dragging children and, not harassing. But hey, Mimi, how are you? Nice to see you in the chat. So, I wanted to tell you guys how I got my name off that damn thing. So, I was trying to figure out what she wants you to do. So, Trish wants you to come and say you're sorry and apologize to the person that you hurt, which was no one. And then come apologize to her, which was not happening. So I simply did, it's in my description. I simply went to the petition and I reported it. And when I got the email back, saying that we're going to review this, blah, 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 I emailed them back and said, okay, well, this is the problem. I didn't violate shit. I didn't, I've never been rude to children in my life, especially online. And my name needs to get off of it. This is fraudulent. This is BS. Y'all need to check your freaking facts before you put anything up. And lo and behold, I looked the next day and my name was gone. So I just re-emailed them because for some strange reason, Goddess and Madam's name is still on there. And you know what's funny? I need to link that video. Actually, Madam, you're a mod. If you could post the link for that video where Trish talks about the fact that we're only on there under surveillance because we're connected to Raw. Please share that. Please share it out, sweetheart. Please. Because this is insane. Because Madam happened to be in the live where Trish said that she only put our names on there because we were connected to Raw. Or is it because I told you no when you told me to leave my friends alone because you heard bad things about them? And I told you that you didn't know them and you should get to know them and they're great people, right? Or did we forget that part? You must have forgotten that part. I swear. You think that it has to go through you to get their names removed off this change.org thing, and honey, no. Absolutely not. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. The misconception about this whole situation is that this is actually for the kids. But nope. It's all about clout. It's all about the clout. Because what I remember is when the petition dropped and you had, 8, 9 people in the chat, your face just lit up because you've never had that many people in your chat before. I get it. It's hard to get people on here, yada, 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 this, and the third. But to simply lie to do so and to try to tarnish people's reputation in order to get your numbers up, that's not cool. So if you go, thank you, madam. So if you go to the link that is in my comments and you go to the 53.50 mark, you will hear Trish specifically say that madam, myself, and Goddess were only on the petition because we were connected to Ra and she wanted to keep us under surveillance. That's called stalking, by the way. And doesn't that actually violate the petition that you're trying to claim is so important? Right? Hey, Keisha, I haven't said so. If you haven't already done so, please hit the thumbs up. I didn't even hit there's a dislike button. If you dislike this video, you're probably the person I'm talking about, or you're connected to the person that I'm talking about. So at this point, I don't even care. Only I kind of care. Right now, I don't. I really don't. She was hyped because she shot up to 60. You were hyped because you had all those people in your chats over lies. See, the funny thing about social media is that there are brands that have been built. The funny thing about social media is that Google exists. So I can tell you one thing, when Change.org Googled my name, they decided to take it off. You had nothing to do with it. Please don't lie and choose, because watch what she's gonna do, y'all. She's gonna say, that's not what happened. She came to me, she called me, she apologized. That's not what happened. Change.org, and I got the email to show it. Change.org sent it back an email and said, we saw that this content violates our community guidelines, and you have been removed. Period. And then she said she didn't know Madam, but then she was in Madam's comments trying to get an interview from Madam. See, what I understand about people like her is that you get mad when people tell you no, right? So when people say no to you, that's when you get upset. That's the problem. You heard the word no and you got upset. And you got so upset that you drew up this petition that this happens to be so close to the petition that Raw made. And her name was on there as a sponsor at one point, but now Raw's on the petition. Isn't it funny how that works? So you honestly thought that you were going to build your channel off of lying on people. But you forget how social media works, honey. Because if everybody on the petition would go and just happen to harass the hell out of Change.org and troll them on every single social media platform that they have. By the way, all the platforms for Change.org are located in the description. So go ahead and do with that as you may. She said Duchess, Kelly Love, and 5A apologized. And so does that mean that she called Change.org and had them removed? Surveying, right? Who's surveying? Exactly. Who was surveying? Who's surveying? Who's surveying? Who's the one that's who's the one surveying people? Which part of your team is the one that's doing the surveillance? I would love to know. Oh, go ahead, drop down in the chat, please do, so we can have a conversation. Why don't we talk about how I even got over to this sector in the first place? Why don't we talk about how you lie on people? Why don't we talk about what happened with Miss Jean and that whole thing and the GoFundMe? And how I got my money back after I donated because it was in your name, right? But all of a sudden, we're supposed to trust you about this petition, right? Even though that scam is documented on video. And you have over 1,300 signatures on a petition that is a lie. Because I'm sure the people that signed it have no clue who you are. All they saw was dragging kids. And we're going to help get people who drag kids off the internet. We're going to help get people who are doing bad things to children offline. You're missing a few names. You're missing a bunch of names, actually. It's insane. Hold on, wait. I keep forgetting this thing. So then she turned around and said she then turned around and said she didn't have anything to do with putting our names on there. Then who did it? How do they know us? Oh, yeah. Yes, GoFundMe and the petition. Yep. The GoFundMe was a fraud because she said that she was collecting money for Miss Gina, but then when it was time to give the money to Miss Gina, she couldn't do it because the money had to go to her and she had no way to give it to Miss Gina or something. I forgot the lie, but that was a whole mess. I was there for that too. See, the one thing that people are going to remember about me is that I have a really good memory, like a really, really good memory. I can remember since actually when I was about 3 or 4 years old. So lying to me is usually not a good idea. Lying on me is even worse. Because I'm going to always come back with the receipts. Always come back with the receipts. And, it's just funny because there's so many things that's going on in the world, and we're having to worry about reputations because someone who claims they care about children are allowing people who have dragged children for real to go scot-free because they quote unquote apologized. Really? That's the game we're playing right now? So over it. But yeah, so the description in my broadcast has the links for a change. It has the links to the petition and how to report it. She's using content creators to get money off of them. And now Rita wants her name off there. But isn't Rita supposed to be a victim? Wait a second. Hold on. This is getting funnier and funnier. Wait a minute. So you're telling me that somebody that is supposed to be a victim of people dragging their children now wants their name off of the petition because they see how fraudulent the petition is. Again, the links to change.org and their Facebook, their YouTube, their Twitter. I didn't see an Instagram. It wasn't on their website. Well, their website's probably not updated because their staff is low, and that's why they're claiming that they couldn't get Madam and Goddess's names off of there because they have low staff. Hire more people. Hire more people. If you don't have enough people to do the damn job, hire more people. You have no excuse. This job is online. What do you mean you can't reply to people? What? You don't have a freaking phone number. It's all online. You can't reply to people because what, you're lazy? I'm confused. Because if you're having a whole bunch of people that have fraudulent petitions on your platform, guess who's going down? It's not the people that are doing it. Guess who's going to get harassed? It's going to be your platform. This is only the beginning, honey. I suggest you remove that petition very, very soon off of your platform. Otherwise, it's going to be your name that I drag through the mud all over the media. Not just social media, but the mainstream media as well. Try me. I know why my name was removed. Y'all know why my name was removed. You might want to remove that petition soon. Or at least the names that I told you so far. Let's start with that. And then get the rest of them gone. Because if you're not going to put the right people on there, what's the point? Because Shane Dawson isn't on there, Onision isn't on there, and Davi Vanity isn't on there. And these people either should have a case or have pending cases in multiple states. But their name's not on there. What's the other one? Apocalypse or something? That fool? He's not on there. I'm confused. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm missing comments because I'm irritated. 1 second. Keisha said, I'm still catching up on video. She said somewhere that you can't remove. Hold on, wait. So Keisha said, I'm still catching up on videos. She said somewhere that she can't remove names because it's out of her hands or something like that. Oh, she sure did. It is up to change.org. It's not up to her. She has to remove the whole petition. Hold on. Sean and Leo signed it, not knowing that Sean was on there. People don't read. That's the problem. Hey, Adelina. Hold on, you guys. Please thumbs up this video if you have not already done so. Please thumbs up this video if you've not already done so. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Like, I'm trying to get to my 1,000. I'm just saying, like, I actually make real content over here, but you know, I know a sector that I'm in that has been beefing, yada yada yada. But I'm just saying, y'all, come on. Love y'all. Good morning to everyone coming in the chat. Please make sure you like the video. Yes. Cash App is money sign DD for you jewelry. I got a couple things that are coming up. I'm actually gonna start doing some live videos of me creating pieces. Be prepared for a lot of swearing. Why does she have big logos on there? You ain't connected to the FBI. You ain't connected to 45. Trust and believe that. Baby, man, don't make me call these organizations and bust you out. Let's not do that. Even Rita says she don't like people that. Even Rita says she don't like the people that's on there, but they don't deserve to be on there. And Rita's considered a victim, right? Hey, Deanna, how are you? Baby, y'all don't blow me. I cannot. I am absolutely appalled by this situation. I'm appalled that people think this is okay. I'm appalled that this is supposed to be acceptable. I'm appalled that 1,300 people have now signed a petition that they obviously didn't read. Can y'all read for one? I mean, like really read. If you actually read, I'm gonna tell you what they did. They looked at the title and said, "Oh my gosh, they're trying to help the kids. It's all about the kids." Read the whole thing, please. Read the entire thing, please. I forgot somebody was trying to defend the damn thing, and they're like, "Well, I haven't really read it." Let me get this straight. You signed something that you have not read. This is why y'all get got. This is why y'all get got. This is why y'all get scammed all of the time, because you do not read. Period. Dummy bitches. I see how dummy bitches. Exactly, Deanna. Please. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put it back up. Madam, can you please drop that link again? So Madam just happened to, be in the bush. Oh no, she wasn't in the bush. She was in Trisha's live this morning, and Trisha was talking about how she only put mine, Goddesses and Madam's name on there because we're connected to Raw. Hey, Simply a sweetheart. How are you, sweetie? That's the only reason that our names are on there is because we're connected to Raw. But that's not the reason. It's because we defied her, quote unquote. I know I'm on there because she told me to stay away from Goddess and Madam because they have notifications because of things that she heard. So you wanted me to stay away from my friends because of rumors that you heard, and you don't know who they were for real because you never talked to them in real life, and you might have seen a video of them snapping on someone. Is that actually what we did? Huh? Exactly. You wanted me to leave my friends because you thought that they weren't good for me because your scamming ass didn't like how they replied to people that were harassing them. Let's be clear. I'm going to just say this one more time because maybe it'll make sense if I say it again. So Trish thought that I was going to leave my friends because her scamming ass decided that she didn't like the way that they responded to people coming for them. You didn't like the way they responded because their response was too strong. That's why you were mad, but you never spoke with them to find out what kind of people they were. You spoke with me on multiple occasions. In fact, I'm only in the sector because you brought me over here. Let's start there. I was helping you with a project. That's it, period. And I came on, so I was introduced to the sector, right? I didn't know who none of these people were. But then you get mad when I make connections over here. I'm confused. Well, what did you think? I was just going to stay over there and have nothing grow? Where's the fun in that? What did you think? I was going to stay over there after I found out that you scammers, out that money? Well, actually, no, if you scammed us out the money because you were giving us to her the money that she never got because it had to come back to us because you couldn't figure out how to transfer it. Right? That's how that worked. Grand Rising, everybody that's coming in the chat, everyone in the bushes. Please hit the thumbs up button if you hit the thumbs down. You're probably Trisha or somebody that still supports her. And her support is going very, very thin at this point. Because people are tired of being lied on. People are tired of being mistreated. People are tired of being disrespected. People are tired of being scammed. Like I said, I get it. I'm all for let's get the predators offline. I'm all for that. All for that. Everybody that signed the petition is all for that. However, one, you can't lead the charge because you got too many skeletons in your closet, so you ain't the one to lead the charge for it. Two, you don't have the right people on there. And I shot to Vickery because he was talking about URL and how much money they're making and how they dragging the hell out of the kids for real. Like what's going on here is nothing compared to what they're doing over there. They're talking about killing kids and all that stuff, but they making bank, and YouTube don't care. And none of those organizations are on your list. And even after, I'm sure somebody sent that video to you. Actually, what's funny about that video is that video is actually on the website, on that petition now, isn't it? Did you watch it? Did you see how he was talking about URL and how he was talking about Queen of the Ring and what they're doing with children over there? Did you watch that part or did you miss it? Did you miss that part and that's why you put it on there? Because you didn't actually watch the video. You just saw Rick reading. You saw him having the picture of someone dragging a child. And basically that just meant, that's usually what happens when you're taking kids out of a place where either because like they're misbehaving or you're trying to keep them out of danger, whatever. That's usually how that picture goes. When you're dragging your kids away from something. That's usually how that works. But last time I checked, none of our content is for children last time I checked. Because it had our content is for children, that limits your comments, that limits your reach on here. See, unlike you, I read YouTube violations and stuff like that, and I was really into the culprit things. I was really trying to make sure that my channel had nothing to do with kids. And the majority of us did the same thing. But you're trying to claim that we're dragging children and we should be, under surveillance for possibly at some point, maybe dragging a child, even though we've never done it ever, ever, ever. But we're under surveillance because we were connected to Raw. Your words, not mine. You should go to the 5350 mark on the video that Madam put in the comments. Or if you go watch Boss Lady New Jersey's in the video. CARPA is not to be played with. CARPA, what is YouTube paying? $7 billion they had to pay those people? Child, CARPA's not to be played with. Ain't nobody playing with them people because I ain't got the money to. Right. Oh yes. Right. Because in Boss Lady New Jersey's video, she talks about how Firebomb dragged Rita's kids. Admittedly, I mean, this whole thing is just such a joke. It's disgusting. It's nuts. It's frustrating. Yeah, I do watch DJ Ash's video from 9 months ago with Becca and Trish. Woo, honey, there's so much tea in that video. There's so much tea in that video. Once again, If you want the links to harasschange.org, their Facebook is in there, their Twitter is in there, their YouTube is in there. I just haven't figured out what video to comment on yet and bother them. I'm figuring that out now. I don't want to disrespect the mission of some of the videos. I'm just trying to figure out what video I want to comment on and tell them what the heck are y'all doing and when are y'all going to get yourself together, because you're not paying attention to your petitions at all. Because had you done so, this would have never gone up. When I hit them, they said something to the effect of, we can't watch every petition that goes up, so we depend on people to actually, hold on. As a matter of fact, as I'm talking, let me find this actual email that these people sent me. Because they sent me an email back that was the same. Oh, we can't check everything. We depend on our people to do it, blah, blah, blah. Let me go find it real quick. Hold on, you guys. There it is. Misleading contents. Hold on. Where's the other one? Where's the reply? Oh. Oh, here it goes. It says, we're sorry to hear that you're having a negative experience with change.org. Thank you for writing us to flag this content. Our team has determined that content in this petition violates our community guidelines in relation to privacy. We have now removed the personal information we have identified. Change.org is an open platform with tens of thousands of petitions started by people with vastly different perspectives on our platform each month. As we can't monitor all petitions, we rely on our users to report content that may violate our terms of service. I'm going to state this one more time. Change.org is an open platform with tens of thousands of petitions started by people with vastly different perspectives on our platform each month. As we can't monitor all of our petitions, we rely on our users to report content that may violate our terms of service. So y'all heard that, right? So they can't monitor their platform because they receive tens of thousands of whatever. What, the tens of thousands? Is that what it is? Tens of thousands, yeah. Tens of thousands of petitions. They can't. You've heard it from their mouth. Change.org cannot monitor their own platform. They have no idea what's on their own platform. Change.org does not know what petitions are on their platform. I'm going to say it one more time. Change.org does not know what petitions are on their platform. What does that mean? They depend on the public to do their job in surveying their petitions that they're allowing on their platform. You know what that means? I wonder how many other petitions are on there that are violating people's rights. I wonder how many other petitions are on there that are lying on people because change.org doesn't have the time or the energy or the staff to check and see what petitions are actually legitimate. Now I get it. You know, we're going with the George Floyd situation. I'm sure somebody got one on there for Breonna Taylor, even though her killers are. Maybe that's why Breonna Taylor's killers are still free, because Change.org can't even check that petition. Maybe that's the reason. Because nobody said anything that because nobody can go get back to the comments saying, hey, these guys are still free, they're chilling. Breonna Taylor got killed before George Floyd, but it's just a black woman that died. We're not worried about that part, right? Maybe that's the reason her killers are still free. Maybe that's the reason when we ever sign a petition change.org, Nothing happens from it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the key to what the problem is right now. If you haven't already done so, please like this video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe as well. I'm on with 2,000 subs. I need a community page, y'all, so I'm just saying. I'm just floored by the fact that this organization, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. They said we cannot control our platform. That's basically what they're saying, period. So who's controlling it then? I'm confused. Like, I have questions. If y'all can't control your platform, then who's controlling it? Like, if you're expecting the people that are signing petitions that they're obviously not reading to report it, what is your staff? Why are we paying you? Why are y'all getting money? Because your service is supposed to be helping people, right? So how are you helping people if you're allowing lies to continue to garner signatures on your platform? How is that helping anyone? And if you sign that petition, I need some answers. Did you read it? Did you fully read it? Did you look at the names that were on it and know that nobody deserves to be on there? There are people that actually deserve to be on there. Like, for real. Like, have actual cases in the FBI and stuff. Actual victims. Like, videos of victims. I can put the videos to Pastel Bell, who's interviewed victims from Dottie Vandy. I can put the videos of countless girls who've interviewed about Onision. I could put, I'm sure, victims of Shane Dawson, whether it be harassment or whatever, or just him being sick when it comes to children, because the videos I've seen so far aren't even the worst ones. But he making bank on here. Oh, we'll get into the whole why Shane Dawson needs to be on get off every platform another day. Especially because YouTube decided to take off Everybody Hates Angel, but left on Shane. We gonna get into that another day. This is basically, exactly, Trisha. That's the problem. Oh, yeah, they can, unfortunately. Trisha Tomlinson said, so neo-Nazis can create petitions? Unfortunately, they can. And they have. That's the problem. They're not being monitored. So basically, they're saying petitions on their site mean nothing. I can put a petition today for anyone in the world if I don't like them. Basically, Keisha. So that's why I'm stating specifically that if you go into my description, I have the link to the petition and the way to report the petition. So if you guys can do that, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you guys go and report that petition after this broadcast. I'll be done in a few minutes. Report the petition and then tell them why you're reporting the petition so they can know that it's not just me saying, hey, this is fraudulent, this is some BS, what are y'all doing? None of these people deserve to be on here. Hey, Shan, how are you? Like, none of the people that are on there deserve to be on there. It doesn't make any sense. Now, if you want some names of people that should be on something to that effect, I can give y'all some names, but I'm just saying the people that are on there don't need to be on there. Therefore, the whole petition is fraudulent. You see what happens there when you sit up there and you lie on people? And even if anybody has done any kind of violation or whatever, but when you add people that have never done anything at all, it violates the entire thing. So now the entire petition is tainted because you lied on people. And this, boys and girls, this is why we don't lie on people. Even though there are no kids that watch this broadcast, I'm just saying. This is why we do not lie on people for clout. So for those who are coming in late, have no clue what's going on, Trish made this petition that she got and it's actually the one that she copied off of Raw, because Raw had a petition because she got mad at us. and she tried to say that we were bullying and all this other crap, whatever. We're cordial now, but I'm just stating what happened because obviously she on the petition now too. But so Trish took the petition that Raw had, and then she, used it for something else. You do a petition with the correct names on there. So yeah, that's an option. The whole thing of the petition is like promoting it and this and the third, and I would definitely want to have bigger content creators a part of that because certain people need to go, like for real, and so if we can get bigger content creators to help us with that, I would be totally down to do it. So wait a minute, the list of petitions have our supposed victims. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. The problem is nobody read the damn thing. Have the people that actually signed it actually read it for real? Wait, no one signed it yet. What? She must she's talking about something else. Because they definitely like 1,300 people done signed the damn thing. It's crazy. It's retarded. It's so frustrating. And like nobody has comments in on it. Like they'll sign it, whatever. A couple people commenting and whatnot. But like I said, go ahead and go in the link and report it, and keep on reporting it. And if they keep it up, then start going on their platforms and start. It says 0 sign. Last time I checked, no, it says 1,300. Yeah, you definitely checking the wrong thing because this says 1,300 and 37 have signed on my end. So I don't know where you're saying 0. That's why I'm so irritated. They're saying let's try to get to 1,500. Oh please, 1,500 on a lie, a lie. It's despicable. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Let me just go ahead and share it. I'm gonna show you real quick. Because if I can show you, then I can show you where it's on. So this is hold on. There we go. Share your screen. Boop, boop, boop. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So it says 1,300 have signed. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get to 1,500. Blah, blah, blah. Lies. So many child porn, stalking, doxing. All I really need people and nobody has read this damn thing. That's the sad part. But hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Lies. Oh, the lies they tell. So my name was, see where the D was? That's what my name was. So now we're gonna getting Madam and Goddess's name off of there in a sense of but we're working on that. Anticipated outcomes, the online offenders be removed from the YouTube platform and prevented to utilize or participate in Google, YouTube, or any platform of social media. You got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding. You've invited the FBI. Oh, please. Come on, G. Please. So hold on. What I'm looking for. And this is the video. This is the video that Rick Reed did when he was talking about URL and Queen of the Ring and how they drag kids in real life. So if you look right here, you see at the bottom where it says report a policy violation. Hold on. So right here at the very, very bottom, it says report a policy violation. Hey, Justin, how are you? Right, exactly. So yeah, so report. So this is what you want to go to. You go to this crazy thing. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the outcomes real quick, just so I can read that out loud. Let's go back to the outcomes because this is just retarded. So let me just go back to the outcomes. Anticipated outcomes. The online and offline community requests that the known and unknown offenders be removed from the YouTube platform and prevented to utilize First and foremost, I'm gonna need y'all to do spell check and prevent us to utilize or participate on Google / YouTube or any forms of social media. Hold on. In addition to the new COPPA policies. So you're trying to claim that we violated COPPA. Really? Really? We playing that game? Okay. We strongly request that the Google, YouTube restructure the policing of videos and post on this online community with the help of partnered organizations. Okay. We also invite the Federal Bureau of Investigation to take a closer look at the past activities in the quote-unquote beef sector and abroad on YouTube of the listed and unlisted content creators that may be engaged. That maybe not. No, hold on, wait, whoa, pause. Let's be very clear. Now, I'm going to read that one more time because this specifically says that this is bullshit. We also invite the Federal Bureau of Investigation to take a closer look at the past activities in the beef sector and abroad on YouTube of the listed and unlisted content creators that may, not that have, not that are, that who definitely have violated, but may be engaging in dragging kids and families on this platform. The NDK campaign advocates anticipate additional offenders being added to the list as more intense research is performed, i.e., she's stalking us. Let's be clear. She's stalking us. So collectively, we can all help prevent and stop creators from engaging in these activities if we spell it out more vividly in the guidelines and invest in cyber policing programs. Together, we can stop these activities from occurring and reoccurring before they continue to ruin families and businesses online forever. The time is now to save the children from absolutely nothing because we have no proof that these people have been engaging in any of the behavior that they are being accused of. They have no proof that anyone has engaged in the behavior that we're being accused of. She needs something else to do, child. Hey, Nikki, yes, she does. She's tap dancing into dangerous territory. The minute she accuses someone to the FBI, she's going to jail. Absolutely. The FBI was. I wish the FBI would step in. Please do. Please do, because I have nothing. Slander, libel, doxing, defamation of character. All things you can be sued for. I'm just saying. I hope she doesn't. I don't know if she has a Patreon, but if she does, that's doxing is definitely against their policy. That's for sure. That's why Onision is not on Patreon anymore, because he got in trouble for doxing. So if she has a Patreon and that thing's on there, baby, that's doxing. Report that to Patreon. And Patreon replies on Twitter. They're on their social media. I don't know what change.org is doing, but Patreon replies on Twitter. Okay, Patreon does reply on Twitter. They sure do. So if change.org doesn't respond, all their social media platforms are in the description of this broadcast. Because we're not going through you to get our names off the damn petition. Go through change.org. The hell they're there for? Because as you said, you don't have control over it now, right? Supposedly. No, go through change.org. Harass change.org until they shut this damn thing down. Leave a comment and tell them this is not okay. This is unacceptable. Because it makes no damn sense. And I'm sure she's probably in the bushes, won't say anything because she knows I'm telling the truth. It's okay, you can drop down. I mean, the chat will probably eat you up, but hey, what else? You have no proof. Even in your own words, you say you have no proof. You said they who may be engaging, right? You said who might possibly be engaging in dragging children, i.e., you have zero proof that anyone is engaging in dragging children. So I'm confused right now. I'm very confused on why you thought this was acceptable. I'm very confused on how you thought you were going to potentially destroy our reputations because you're mad. Hey, Mias, how are you? You're literally attempting to destroy people's reputations because you're upset. How old are you? And even the person that's the victim on the petition said they want their name off. Now, if the victims, quote unquote, are saying they want their name removed, but their kids were actually, dragged online because people were talking about them, then doesn't it make the petition invalid? Because the person that we're referring to apparently has had multiple people talk about their children. So if they want their name off, then wouldn't that mean the people that supposedly talks about their children should be off too? Or not? Did you think about this before you wrote this damn thing for real? Like I don't think we thought about this before we wrote this. Did we, Trish? We didn't think about that, huh? Not at all. Oh, Trisha said, I may be an African princess. I have no proof, but I need Nigeria to pay me. Periods. Periods. Are you kidding me? So we don't know exactly what happened, but we might possibly have had some kids that have been dragged, but not really. I mean, the more the parents were. But again, in your own words, you said they may have been engaging in those activities, i.e., zero proof. Rita says she moving funny and she don't trust Trish. Whoop. So that means add plagiarism to the list too. Child. Plagiarism, fraud, all that. Keisha said, nah, she didn't think about it because she stole it from someone else, period. Exactly. She stole the idea from Raw. And then put Raw. She stole the idea from Raw, started working with Raw on it. And then when they fell out, she put Raw on the petition. How the hell does that work? How do you steal someone's idea and then say, oh, we're not friends no more. Now you're going on another petition because we're not friends anymore. This is obviously a pseudo revenge petition. Change.org. How did you allow this shit? Like, I forgot, right? You don't check your platform. You don't have the time to check your platform. That's what it is. You don't have the time to check your own platform, so you depend on the public to check your platform. Is that really what I heard? Hi, Casey. How are you? You depend on the public to check it. You depend on the public to check your platform. Change.org does not have the time to check their own platform, so they depend on the public to do so. Absolutely despicable. Absolutely despicable. So appalled by the way that people think that is okay. So, That's crazy. That's that's absolutely insane. Like, it is absolutely disgusting that people think that it is okay to lie on people and try to destroy someone's reputation because they got in their feelings and because they want to clout chase. You know what's sad about this whole situation is that she's talking about why she originally, wanted to get on YouTube and connect with people and all that. And she's mentioned this on her platform before, how the Kanika Jenkins thing got her, connected to YouTube and what was going on and wanting to help people and all of that. So my big question is, what happened? When did it stop? When did it stop being about helping people and wanting to solve this crime? And when did it become, I'm gonna attempt to harm people because I got mad at them? That was a horrible situation. A lot of people made money off of it, which was disgusting. A lot of YouTubers got their platform off of the backs of a dead girl who they never met or gave a damn about. That's disgusting. You can prove I'm not a clout chaser because I would have been at them damn rallies with them people. I don't even mention those fools' names on my platform. If I really wanted to chase clout for real, I would have been at all them rallies and live streaming it and this and the third. Told you I don't care about that shit. I've been on social media long enough. I've been on internet long enough. I have a brand. I don't need bullshit on my digital resume. I've worked hard for my brand. I've worked incredibly hard for my brand. I literally woke up after emailing change.org hours beforehand, and y'all found the time to take my name off because you Googled my fucking name. I already know what happened. Because from the magazines to the radio, so whatever else you found on there for social media, you probably determined it wouldn't be a good idea to keep me on there because I was going to tell a whole bunch of people, and that wasn't going to work out for y'all too well. Because all I had to do was make one phone call to my boss, to my old boss in Cali, and be like, "Hey, we have an issue. Let's do a show and have hundreds of thousands of people and tell them how horrible change.org is and how they're lying on people," which I still might do if y'all don't remove this damn petition. Hey, Cole's World. I bet someone made a petition saying that they don't check their platform for fraudulent petitions and to petition against them on their own site. They would check that one. Child, they really need to check this thing. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody needs to make sure that they're going in there and reporting it, because if they're getting multiple reports, and it's not just me reporting it saying, "Hey, this is wrong." Hey, I'm telling you this as a social media manager, if I'm going into a platform and all I'm seeing is this is fraudulent, I'm giving you the reasons why. At that point, I'm going to the client and saying, "What the hell is going on here? I'm taking this down. I'm letting you know this is insane." Child, she's actually what I call holding folks for ransom by saying they gotta do this, yep, and they gotta do that to get their names off, or they'll say she's a fraud and a fake. Abso-freaking-lutely. If you have not already done so, please thumbs up this video. If you have not already done so, please thumbs up this video. And if you have not subscribed to the page, please subscribe to the page. I have a whole bunch of really fun stuff on here. It's not just me yelling at people. I'm saying, like, I have music and I have I've gone to different events, so I have those up there. There's like a top 10 that has Shantae Moore singing live, which was super awesome to see because she has the same range as Mariah Carey, so she's hitting those high notes, and it was just incredible. There's a video of me when I got to see the Krusty Krab when I was in Chicago. There's a whole bunch of really, really fun stuff on the page outside of just me yelling at people. I actually have very few of these kind of videos because I try to keep my page very, very calm. But since my name got brought up in the shit, I figured I thought they would have removed my friends' names by now, but since they have not done so, this is why this is occurring. Because I'm irritated and completely over it. And why the hell ain't Chopper's name on there? First and foremost, that should have been the first name on that list, by the way. I just don't say that fool's name on my platform because no. But yeah, that name needs to be on there too because I don't even have to explain that one. Like, really? Hey, boo. Yes, goddess, yes. I'm telling people how to report the petition and the ways to emailchange.org and go and talk to them on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all of that. And we're gonna have a day where we go and just talk to change.org and just go all over their social media and make them notice us. And yeah, because they admitted that they can't control their platform. They admitted that they don't know what petitions are on their platform, and so they said they don't know what petitions are on their platform, and they don't, and they count on the people that are supposed to be signing the petition, so the public to report the petitions, because even though it's their platform, the staff they have doesn't check the petitions that are on there. I don't get it. You good, mama? You good? I know Goddess is busy creating content and upgrading her platform. Shout out to Madam Goddess and all my amazing minds in the broadcast. Deanna, everybody, yes. Shout out to the Charm Squad. My Charm Squad is amazing. I love y'all. Cole's World. When I think of Trish and a lot of these people on here, I automatically think of Castra's song. She was a fake. Oh, I know she was a fake. Yes. You signed up and reported last week. Thank you, Casey. Yes, follow Casey's lead. Sign up and report the petition. Sign up to change.org and report that No Dragon Kids mess, because why is it there? I'm confused. I don't understand. And now one of the people that's supposed to be a victim is saying they want the name off the petition. So therefore, that kind of takes away most of the people that are on there, because her name's on there multiple amount of times for being a victim. But if she says she wanted to go, then maybe the whole thing should go bye-bye. Just saying. Yes. So what Madam has so graciously put into the chat is the video where Trish states that she only has my name, Goddess's name, and Madam's name on there because we're connected to Raw and she's met at Raw. So now we're on there under surveillance. So basically our pages are being stalked. But no one in the team has dropped down and said nothing yet. Hi, team. I know y'all listening because you already see you're stalking our pages. Or maybe not. Well, because even though change.org took my name off, I'm sure that you're still stalking my page. Whatever. But if you're there, hi, drop down. Please drop down. I would love an explanation. And then, what was so funny? Let me pull that back up. Hold on, wait. Let me pull that back up. Hold on. I'm gonna, for those who just got here, I'm gonna go ahead and read what the outcome is, because it's funny to me. So she says the outcome is the online and the anticipated outcome is that the online and offline communities request the known and unknown offenders be removed from the YouTube platform. So she wants to take us off YouTube because she's mad, and prevented to utilize or participate on Google or YouTube or any form of social media. So shouldn't that be from utilizing? But we're not even going to get into that. Spell check is not our friend, obviously. In addition to the CAPA policies, We strongly request that Google, YouTube restructure their policing of videos and post on this online community with the help of partnered nonprofit organizations. All the places people she listed here that aren't working with her. We also invite the Federal Bureau of Investigation to take a closer look at the past activities in the quote-unquote beef sector and abroad on YouTube of the listed and unlisted content creators that maybe so I'm going to say that one more time because I don't know if y'all caught that part because this is where she gets messed up. We also invite the FBI to take a closer look at the past activities in the beef sector and abroad on YouTube of the listed and unlisted content creators that may, not that are, that who have, that may be engaging in dragging kids and families on this platform. Y'all caught that? Y'all caught that? Maybe engaging. Not that anybody's done anything wrong. That we might be possibly engaging in no dragging kids. But you know what's funny about this whole thing is if we're talking about people that are engaging, technically, wouldn't that include subscribers though? Because the subscribers are commenting and they're viewing things. So that would include subscribers as well, would it not? If we're talking about engaging in what's going on, and you're claiming that these people have possibly violated these rules, that would include subscribers. Maybe engaging is so subjective. But last time I checked, see, there was a video that was going around Facebook that was child pornography. Basically, it was a guy that was a kid that was being violated by some man. I got it in my inbox. I did not share it out. People were sharing it out all over the place, and a lot of people that shared it out got calls from law enforcement. So when you share things that are possibly child pornography and all those kinds of things, whether you shot the stuff or not, you're engaging in it because you're sharing it. So basically what that means is that if you're sharing or you're saying that, if you're sharing the broadcast, if you're commenting, if you're showing love and all of that, that's not just about the content creators. So y'all done signed the petition, and she's talking about y'all too, allegedly, right? Because you were there supporting it. So that means you're engaging in the activity of potentially dragging children, but y'all signed this thing. Y'all didn't read none of this, huh? Just y'all didn't read none of the petition at all. Didn't even think about it. Just signed it. Just said, "Ooh, they dragging kids. I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna put my name on it." I get it. See, I understand that people like, big shiny things, and they saw the name and they said, "Oh, it's popping up at the bottom to sign it, so I'm gonna not read it. I'm gonna just sign it because I'm looking at this title, and the title looks all pretty and big, and they're talking about harming kids, and we don't know who's on there, but they must have done something wrong, but we don't know the chick that's put us together as a scammer, and she took an idea from another content creator, but we're just gonna put our signature on something we know nothing about." The sad thing about this whole situation is that there are so many things that we could be talking about right now. There are so many laws we could be pushing for real. Like, I mean, hell, an anti-lynching law would be great right now. But wait, we're not talking about that part. We're just calling them suicides, right? Black and Latino people are found around the country hanging, but we're calling them suicides. She's always we, so what's the other we exactly? Hardly any content creators talking about this, you guys. There are kids dying all over the country randomly right now, and they're saying that it's gun violence, and I don't believe that either, but that's a entirely other video. That everybody wants to always claim that it's for the kids. The Dare campaign was for the kids, right? And if you were around the 80s, you know what that's about. Hey, Becca, child, how are you? So Becca says Trish and I did an interview, 2 interviews toward October of 2019. I got you. With DJ Ash. Trish called Rita's children slow, and at the same time said Bye Babe was dragging everyone's kids. That petition is 200% fraudy. I know, Mama, you good? I'm gonna say that again. Trish and I did an interview, 2 interviews toward October of 2019 with DJ Ash. Trish called Rita's children slow, and at the same time said Bye Babe was dragging everyone's children. That petition is 200% fraudy. Woo! Thank you, Becca. Nobody thumb through the details. Those small details matter, baby. Woo, 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 woo. So wait a second, honey. So wait a minute. You're telling me that the person that created the petition was actually the one that was dragging children. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And I think what was funny too is that you put Becca on the list even though you were in that interview that Ash did. She said, I said this, but I never elaborate the video. Baby, the video is, yep, the video is still there. Absolutely. I've seen it. I saw that interview. And I think it was like near the maybe like the hour mark. I saw that interview. I was watching it this morning, actually. Yep. She's just mad because I didn't want to come on her platform anymore. We need a panel of people that Trisha mad at because we didn't want to talk to her no more. That's what we need to do because there's a list of people. Same thing here, girl. Same thing here. She just mad because we don't talk to her no more. That's basically what it was. And she was saying and she's saying, oh, she was, she put us on the list because which for me, Madam, and got us on the list because we're connected to Raw. No, you mad at me because I stopped talking to you after the whole Gene situation, and you mad, and you're also mad because I wouldn't listen to you about the lies that you heard about Goddess and Adam, and since I wouldn't believe you and just be like, okay, I'm gonna not talk to them anymore. You got mad. You're taking out on them, babe. That would be one of the that would be one of the largest panels. Well, we do have the ability to have 10 people on here now, so that is an ability. Child. Oh, she's such a fake. Absolutely. Child. Becca, whenever you want to come on here and tell your side, let me know, honey. Hey, the soap, how are you? Let me know, honey. I am open for it. because you have definitely you have definitely and I applaud you because I actually watched, when you were talking about the dark web and what you really do, and talking about how you wanted to help to end human trafficking, and that is so commendable. So commendable. So much love to you for that. And I think at the time you were making jello shots for something, but you were also talking about um that you were going to go and work with the Girl Scouts. So shout out to you for all the community service that you've done. Much love. Yes, come on. Yes. It's craziness. Like, it is absolutely insane that this is what we've come to. Absolutely insane. But she did the interview, and she said that we were starting the petition. That she was starting the petition, and that was right after I said that I would be Phi up, and said anyone could get it in Phi House. Yes. She tried to steal your whole idea and use it against you. What? That's crazy. Child, that's insane. That's insane. That's insane. But that's what I'm saying. Like, this whole situation is literally a way for her to get her numbers up. Are you happy? You got your numbers up. You got 60 people in your chat. You ain't never had that before. Never. I mean, that's cute, but they're mad at you. So how does that feel? And you got to make your moderators work overtime because everybody's swearing at you. All because you got mad because people said no. You got mad because we didn't want to be on your phone anymore. We don't want you using our voices anymore. Drop down in the comments under this video to do a panel on surviving Trish. Help. Yes, I like that. Yes, drop down in the comments of this video to do a panel on surviving Trish, because honey, jeez Louise, this is insanity. Oh, I can think of that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's almost like we fingers. Yes, Sergeant Trish, exactly. Surviving Trish, absolutely. Yes, yes. I definitely can't do it tonight. But yeah, I'll be next week because I gotta work on something with my cousin tonight. But definitely we're gonna do it next week for sure. That survivor will be Liddy. Yup, we're gonna do it next week. We're gonna do that next week. I'm gonna organize it. We're gonna do that next week because this. Okay. Yes. Yep. I'm gonna set it up today, but I'm gonna organize it for next week because I'm over it. I'm absolutely over it. I think I was kind of trying to like fall back and just see if she would actually take people's names off that deserve to be taken off. But the only way people are getting their names taken off, supposedly, according to her, is by apologizing. And that wasn't happening over there. That's not happening with anyone that I know that's on that petition. So now it's time to talk about what our experience were with her. And yeah. Definitely, man. I was definitely gonna be lit because the whole situation is the fact that you literally did this to get your clout up. You want to say somebody else is a clout chaser. I saw your face when those 80 people were in your chat, and you're saying, why are they mad at each other? Now that you're mad at you, why are they all fighting? You weren't fighting; you were pissed at you. Fi's real name is taken off, and a couple other people are off. I didn't see Kwani on there, period. But yeah, but you can tell who took him off because when Change.org removed your name, they just put zeros. But Fi's is taken off, but the violations aren't. So that's really weird. So the violations aren't there, but her name is off of it, which is odd. Becca said she would lose in court versus me. I'm not asking nothing. Right, exactly. That's the thing. Like, even if she tried to take anything to court, hey, Doreen, how are you? Even if she tried to take anything to court, you have nothing. Literally nothing. Because no one's done anything. Quantity was either one or two. Yeah, let me look and see. Hold on. Shut up and forget. Let's see. Oh, then that was it. Okay. No. Okay. So yeah. So it was. Yeah. So it was quantity that's off. But I don't think that was her though. I think that was change.org that took her off. Yeah. So quantity. Yeah. So that was quantity. I thought it was 5-8, but no, that was quantity. That's off of it. But I think that was change.org, not her, because there are numbers up there. Not her name anymore. But like I said, for those of y'all coming in and out the chat, which is super awesome. Much love to y'all. Shout out to my charm squad and my mods. Amazing. But yeah, so like here's the thing. So what you're gonna do, I have in the description, it's usually my information, but today it's all about change.org and harassing them if they don't get this petition taken down. So I have the link for the petition, and in that, underneath that, and the very, very bottom of that petition, there is a button that says report policy violation. And that's what you guys are going to do. So you're going to go in there and report it for a policy violation. And then they're going to ask you why. And just keep putting, she's a fraud. This is bullshit. These are lies. They have no proof. All of those things. Because if they get hundreds of thousands, they get hundreds of those, they're going to have to take it down. Like, y'all didn't read it. There's a whole bunch of reasons why it needs to go. And the main thing is, you haven't read it. Everything is fraudulent within their own words of the person who created it. Sorry, with the own words of the person who created it, they said that they have no proof that any of this has even happened. They're going off of assumptions. So you're trying to destroy people's reputations off of assumptions and rumors and lies, blatant lies. Thank you, Cole's World. Yes, so make sure that you guys go ahead and report that petition. I'm gonna give you an update when we do the surviving church situation panel. If they have not done it by then, that's just all. If they haven't done it by the time we do the surviving church panel, then the next video is just gonna be a video of us going through and bothering change.org on all their platforms. And if they have an Instagram, and go bother their Instagram too. I don't think so, though. I know they got Twitter and Facebook. At least that's on their website. But then again, they might have an Instagram, and they just don't have somebody to maintain their shit. And that's why this keeps happening. Like, how do you... Oh, wait. Let me read the email from people that are just coming in the room of what they sent me when I told them that they needed to take me off the list. Oh, I'll read you the email that I sent them. Hold on. So I said, I want my name removed from the No Dragging Kids campaign petition. I have never talked negatively about children or on any of my social media platforms. This is absolutely ridiculous. I am appalled that someone can create a petition and no one from your organization bothers to check it and check that it's factual. There needs to be a way that you verify the validity of your campaigns. All this has done is made your platform look bad because you have allowed a scammer to post a fraudulent petition that has now garnered over 700 signatures. And they responded with, hold on, and they responded by saying, we're sorry to hear that you're having a negative experience with change.org. Use the petition. Thank you for writing us to flag this content. Our team has determined that the content in this petition violates our community guidelines in relation to privacy. We have now removed the personal information we identified. Change.org is an open platform with tens of thousands of petitions started by people with vastly different perspectives on our platform each month. As we can't monitor all petitions, so they just said they said themselves they cannot monitor all the petitions. We rely on our users to report content that may violate our terms of service. Let me read that again. Change.org is an open platform with tens of thousands of petitions started by people with vastly different perspectives on our platform each month. As we can't monitor all petitions, we rely on our users to report content that may violate our terms of service and community guidelines. So they cannot control their own platform. And they depend on the public to report petitions that are fraudulent because they can't do it. Because they can't keep up. Change.org, you need to hire more people. This is despicable. Period. How many more petitions do you have on your platform that violate other people's rights? That's what I want to know. How many more petitions do you have on your platform that are fraudulent and blatant lies? How many people's lives have you destroyed because you have not caught on that the petition was phony until the damn thing went viral? I have so many questions for Change.org right now. Because this is unacceptable. You literally have allowed a person who was a known scammer to collect funds on a petition that's fraudulent. Wouldn't that make you liable if she goes to jail? No. Like I said in my email, all this doesn't make you look bad. I said, hey, allegedly, that's all it does. It just makes you look bad because you can't control your own platform. And you expect the public to do your work. Do you not have people that monitor your website, social media? I'm confused on what's going on here. I mean, the people that you're putting on your platform, we actually do manage social media pages if you guys are looking for people to do it. Because obviously y'all can't. And with the money that you guys have coming in, I'm sure you can afford us. But this is appalling. Absolutely appalling. Just, I am disgusted by the fact that y'all thought this was okay. I'm as disgusted by the fact that you don't even check your own platform. And you continuously, and you have allowed all these people to sign this fraudulent petition from a scammer. Now, how is that going to look? She's a fraud. The petition is a fraud. How is this going to look to the general public? Because, I mean, the general public is who you guys are counting on to tell you about who's violating your petition, right? That's what you said. You're counting on the general public to report violators because your staff can't do it. Because you get hundreds, tens of thousands of, petitions a month. Because anyone can make one up, whether it's real or not. And of course, the ones that get the most push are the ones that people pay for, right? You don't really care about the causes that are going on, though, do you? Is that why Breonna Taylor's killer is still free? Because you didn't get around to that petition yet? Didn't get around to putting that in front of the hands of the people that can actually help and get those murderers in jail? We didn't do that part yet. That's good to know. But yeah, so if you want to know how to report the petition, you go in the description and click on the link. And when you go there, go down to the very bottom of the page and report the violation and tell them why it's a fraud. And then in the rest of the links is their Twitter and their Facebook and the YouTube for change.org. So when we do this Surviving Church panel next week, if change.org hasn't removed names or just removed the petition in general, we're just gonna go on and talk to people that are on their pages. Nothing major, nothing disrespectful, just tell them that the platform's fraudulent because they keep on letting people create fraudulent petitions. So therefore that makes them fraudulent, doesn't it? Y'all might want to take this petition down because it's just going to cause more problems for y'all. I'm just saying. Or at least take the names off and put the right people on. I'm fine with either one. Either take it down completely or replace it with people like Onision and Diet Vanity and Shane Dawson, Apocalypse, or whatever the hell it's calling himself now. Jobber. I'm not even going. There's so many more. There are politicians. 45. I mean, there's so many people that should be on this list that aren't. And the only reason that we're on this list is because Trish is mad. Period. She's mad. This is her revenge list, pretty much. And you're using change.org to claim that we violated YouTube policy and we violated COPPA? Really? Is that what we're going for? Have you looked at what's on this platform? Now we got racists and homophobic people and bigots and you're coming after us because we made you mad. I mean, there are some channels on here that just like women and children and just everything. But you're coming after us. For what purpose? Simply because you're mad, honey. You're mad because we said no. You're mad because we walked away. And just for the record, you didn't take my wrench. I left. I never came back. That's how that worked. I left and never came back because there was no reason to. The content was getting worse and worse, and it was about fraudulent bullshit. So what was the point of me being there? The content was no longer benefiting me, right? The content was no longer about uplifting people. It just became about the mess. And that's what you were not supposed to be doing, right? Wasn't your job supposed to be to help and bring people together and uplift content creators? And what happened to all of those? What happened to all of that rhetoric? That just went down the drain. The minute people told you no, all that helping people and uplifting people went down the drain, didn't it? All that we're going to come together and we're going to build up our communities and all that went out the fucking drain, huh? We decided that we're going to scam people and lie and cheat and steal and maim on the YouTube streets instead of actually doing real work and creating content and showing love to people who actually create content. You were just gonna lie, just lie your way to the top, right? Just say you're working with the FBI, say you're working with 45 in the White House. I think they got bigger things to worry about because they're trying to figure out this whole, pandemic situation that's killing 100,000 people. I think they have few bigger fish to fry than to work with someone who's lying on people and actually says it in their own words that they don't know if these people actually did anything wrong, but we're just monitoring them, just checking to see that they might possibly have done something in their social media past, even though you've never seen our other social media platforms. Did you think about this before you wrote it? Because you didn't go through any of my other social media. Because had you done so, you would have seen me always standing up for children. Haven't gone through Madams, she's doing the same thing. Haven't gone through Goddesses, she's doing the same thing. Because you put us on there specifically because of the fact that you were mad at Raw, and you admitted this in the link that that Madam shared at the 5350 mark. You have admitted that we're only on there because you're mad at Raw. Oh, what a tangle web we weaved. Oh, Trish. See, the funny thing about this entire situation is that you kind of actually know what I've done before, and you still thought it was a good idea to put my name on that damn thing. So if you go to the 5350 mark on this video, you can hear. Really? There we go. You can hear Trish in her own words say that she only put us on there because we were friends with Raw, and so we need to be under surveillance. Even though she stole the whole idea from Raw. And even had her connected to the petition until she put her on the petition because they weren't cool anymore. Are y'all noticing the pattern? This is disgusting. The fact that change.org has allowed this to continue is appalling. The fact that people can come onto a platform, create a petition, have no proof whatsoever, and then garner over 1,000 signatures, specifically off of a lie, is deplorable. The funniest thing about this for y'all who came in late, Rita's actually on the petition as a victim, and she said that she now wants to be off of the petition, which, if I go down the list of people that are on there, kind of takes away the validity of any of the claims that are on there, because at some point her name's all the way through there as a victim, right? So if the victim said they don't want to be on there, then that means the people that you're accusing of, talking about their kids goes away too, doesn't it? Like I said, there were all absolutely deplorable. Like I said previously, the biggest thing about this, the biggest problem that I have is that there really should be a campaign to get certain people offline because of the way they've treated people, because they've tried to harm people, because they've doxed people, because they've actually violated people before, because they have criminal cases against. How you got YouTube? I have a question. How do you have a criminal case against you in multiple states for sexual assaults and still have a platform on here? And you can't be like, well, what's the proof? Go down the list. Just type in the names. When somebody says they have a claim against a celebrity, they have nothing to gain from that. For real. Well, at least in the cases that I'm speaking of, they have nothing to gain from that. Because most of the people that come out and say that they've actually been violated usually get harassed after that. So they have to go through some serious soul searching before they decide to tell their story. Yet those people aren't on the list. And I've seen the damage that they've caused these young girls. Some of these kids were 10, 11 years old when they were violated. See, when you branch out to different sectors, you see different things. And the things that I've heard about what some of these content creators have done is deplorable. But none of those people are on this list. Kids have been brutally raped by these people, but not one of them are on this list. Especially David Van, because the majority of his victims are like 10, 11, 12. I think his victims range from like 10 years old to 20 something. It's like 10 to 21 or something like that. You ain't gotta believe me, just Google the fool's name. Watch the stories of his victims. But none of them are on this list. So you could have had something that was really good and really positive and actually about helping people. But you chose to do it in a shady way and have no proof. And admittedly have no proof. but change.org allowed it, so I can't even be mad at you. Because change.org allowed you to do so because they don't check their petitions. It's just sad, y'all. Just sad, 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 sad. Well, I'm gonna get out of here for now. I'm gonna definitely put that panel together. So we're looking out for that. I'll put the panel together that's talking about how we survive trash. Like I said, that if once we do that panel, if change.org is not either remove the names or the petition, then the next step is just gonna be have a day where we just go and comment on all of their videos and posts and all of that and talk about how fraudulent their platform is. So, anywho, thank you all for joining. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, or Snapchat at Danaya Joy. That's DANAYAEZ, or you like the Facebook page, facebook.com/Danaya Designs for You, facebook.com/Danaya Azure Radio, facebook.com/KFresh Entertainment, and you can grab your copy of HFL Magazine at bit.ly/HFL or www.k4sent.com. So if you guys look at the top, that's the top of this broadcast is where you can get the magazine. And on the bottom of my broadcast is always where you can find all my social media. It's Danaya Azure everywhere and on multiple platforms. So yes, but if you are on the petition, then what you want to do is you're going to email. You're gonna report the petition. And then when they reply, email them, say why your name needs to be off of it. They're going to remove it because of the fact that it's a violation of their terms of service because this lady's doxing people. So, but you have to push them. Apparently, they're being lazy now. If they caught them on a good day, I don't know, but push them to remove your name. Push them to remove the petition because it's fraudulent, it's a lie, and there is no proof of any other people on that list actually doing what they're being accused of. Yeah, they talked about kids occasionally when they were yelling at the parents. So the hell what? Yes, it's just absolutely deplorable behavior. Hashtag no crabs in the barrel. Follow the hashtag no crabs in the barrel on Instagram, Facebook, and on Twitter. And you can literally click on the hashtag no crabs in the barrel. Everything will pop up. All the posts. See, honey, that's what branding is, Trish. See, had you actually branded yourself properly, you wouldn't be having to do all this shit for clouts. I ain't gotta do all this mess for clout. Because no matter what YouTube says on here, I still have a name that I branded very well, might I add. That's why I'm working with other brands to help them build their companies. Right? Girl, bye. I ain't got time for this. Yes, make sure that you guys are following all of my amazing mods. Shout out to Madam, shout out to Goddess. They're doing some phenomenal things on their channels as well. If you have not subscribed already, please do so. Just turn that red button gray and hit that notification bell. There's a whole bunch of content that's on there already talking about community and going to different shows. My content's all over the place because I do a lot of things. I have interviews on there from different artists that I've worked with. I have interviews on there from the radio station. I think I'm gonna come back on here at some point and drop the Little Kim interview. Just gotta figure out when I'm gonna do that one. That was random as hell. That's when she actually told us about that she was gonna create Queen Radio, which was so funny. But anywho, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I'll be in the chats, you guys. Yeah. So I'll let you guys know when we're gonna do the Surviving Trish panel, and that's it for today. So Have a great day, everyone. Bye.